Hello all, and welcome to this video going through an example of a related rates problem. I apologize in advance for possibly sounding dull or unmotivated, but it's like past 3 in the morning for me as I'm recording this voiceover and I'm very tired. But I digress. So let's move on to the actual problem. Here's the sitch. BP accidentally caused yet another major oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. You know, you'd think they'd learn from their mistakes, but nah. Anyways, the oil spill, which has taken a circular shape, is spilling right into the Gulf at a rate of 5 miles a day and is indefinitely increasing. So as you can see, we will be mainly trying to find two things. We need to find how fast the area of the oil spill will be increasing when the diameter spans 100 miles, and we also want to find out how fast the circumference of the oil spill is increasing as well, given that the diameter is 100 miles. We will be going over part 1 firstly, which is where we will want to find the rate that the area of the oil spill is increasing at. First, we'll need our trusty equations if we want to solve this mess. As we will need area later on, we need the equation for the area of our circle, which is A equals 2 pi r squared. Nextly, our diameter is 100 miles squared, which makes our radius 50 miles squared. The equation for the derivative of the area equation is dA dt equals 2 pi r times dr dt. Now that we have these, it's time to plug in our numbers. After plugging in the values for radius and dr dt, we are given our answer, which is that the oil spill's area is increasing at a rate of 500 pi miles squared each day. Lastly, we will be finding the rate at which the circumference of the oil spill is increasing at, given that the oil spill's diameter is 100 miles squared and the radius, therefore, is 50 miles squared. Looking at this problem, we will need the equations for circumference and the rate of change of circumference, which are c equals 2 pi r and dc dt equals 2 pi times dr dt respectively. Let's plug in our numbers now. After plugging our values into our equations, we get an end result of the rate of change of the oil spill circumference being 100 miles squared each day. So as you can see, our answers are 500 pi miles squared for the rate of change of the area of the oil spill, and 100 miles squared for the rate of change of the circumference of the oil spill. Here's a comparison of the work processes for the two problems. Thank you all for watching this math tutorial. I spent way too much effort into making something for a subject I may not need, but this was fun. I'll rate this a 4 out of 10, would probably not recommend. Now if you'll excuse me, I need some precious sleep because it's well past 3 AM right now. In fact, it's almost 4. Good night and farewell.